Now, guys, we finally have the first, I guess you could say the first of the Boruto series characters. What's everybody? She aboard pain because everybody shall know pain. That is right. New Chinese ninja Hanabi Hyuga. Well, actually, that's a design of her from That's a design of her from Boruto the Last. So she's the first official Boruto character because Final Sasuke is not the Final Sasuke that we have is not from it's from Naruto the Last. Well, it's from the outfit he's wearing is it's not the Boruto outfit. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's also not a Boruto outfit, but she's the Boruto character. So yeah, she's the first of many, I would assume. She is in support. Growth rates, you have 21,000, 21.0 for the force, 24,000, 23.5 for both the chakra and agility, and 250,000 and 25.0 for the power. Let's scroll down and check her out. What I know about the animation is it's obviously color wise. You know, she has her she does a little pink rotate rotation. But when you see the animation right here, it's exactly the same as with Neji and Hinata, just always a different color. And then everything else is a little bit different, but that sequence is exactly the same. That's all I have to say. Now, I don't really care about animation, how things look. So let's look at her talent. Increased chakra and agility by percentage. Naturally has 72% speed, 50% damage rate, and 45% avoid injury rate. When in battle, increase team speed by 80% and avoid injury by 20%. Reduce enemies attack by 20%. Naturally ignore reflect damage 100%, and increase self-defense by 30%, immune to chaos and blind. So we got somebody that will not get hit from reflect damage from Final Sasuke and soon to be Kakashi and Obito. So my overall impressions, I guess you say, or our talents, I like it. It's been a while since we had something that reduced attack, and in her talent, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have, being able to lower someone's attack and damage rate together, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But attack is I always want to be able to lower my opponent's attack because it makes them do a lot less damage than just reducing their damage rate. And speed 80%, which is now the highest. Avoid injury rate increase. Make sure everybody else is tankier. You know what I'm saying? Then she increased her own defense, so that's also nice. And then chaos and blind. So as you can see, without me going over it, she is immune to her own. Well, I mean, a lot of other people do chaos, so can't really say that. But sadly, she can get hit by other uncleansable CCs like Ice Seal, and the one that Kakashi Obito has. Unless it's the same called Ice Seal. But I know the one they have and the one that Zabuza and Haku has. Okay, for the skill, we have attack all enemies growth rate 300%, 80% chance to cast enemies for 2 rounds, and an 80% chance to burn enemies for 2 rounds with a 100% growth rate. Reduce enemy support control rates by 30% for 2 rounds. Increase, trying to adjust it a little bit. Increase all allies, assaulters, and support damage rate by 30% for 2 rounds. Reduce enemies assaulter and support attack by 20% for 2 rounds. And recover 68 for herself and 30 for allies. The one thing that definitely stuck out when I first saw this is the return of DOT. Now, the highest I think DOTs have ever been was like 120%, and that's what it is because like DOTs like, their percentage is low, but when you have a ninja that might have a high attack stat, that DOTs would do a lot more than what you think it would. You know what I'm saying? Now you have someone that definitely can help you take care of those Well, at least partly. You know what I'm saying? They could take care of those PvE stages that you might have trouble with. But overall, with her skill, the return DOT, I like it. High chaos chance. Is what I don't remember if they Momento. No, was it Orochimaru has? I think Orochimaru had the 80%. Yeah, he did because it went down to 70% with Monster Obito. So I like a high chaos chance. Plus, being a fast support, you better get that chaos first and get that chaos out. Unless anyone is not immune to it. Well, this is let me go back. There's actually an 80% chance to actually do a DOT. So there's a chance you might not throw it on there. Interesting. Okay. Controller which can reduce control rate can help in certain cases because I think with Kakashi Obito had a 60% chance to I think reflect damage or something. No, that's 100%. It was something I think that they had with somebody that was like they had 60% chance. So that negative, to reduce it by 30%, make it where you barely gonna get touched by. I think it was a CC. I think. It was something that I think I saw on them or someone else. It can come in handy in PvP. Then the damage rate 8 that goes hand. Well, it goes hand in hand. Reduce my opponent's attack, will increase my damage rate. And then here's the other thing is then another reduce in attack for support and supporting assaulters from the enemy's team. Another good thing. Vanguard will be untouched by it, but that means you have, after she scales, that's a 40% attack decrease. So that's interesting. Overall, I like her. I really do. PvE, definitely. When I looked at it, I was like, man, I'm going to need her. Because where I'm at, the team I have is like, I'm struggling a lot more. Well, I'm struggling in the sense of trying to beat where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? But I was thinking to myself, well, if I do get her, means that I'll have to skip Kakashi. I'll have to skip Kakashi Obito, skip everybody. Well, not skip everybody. If I got her, that means I have to skip Kakashi Obito, but possibly get Guy and Lee, because I think that's them. They can reduce. No, what can they do? Oh, they I think it's something with the reflect that they do. I think that they it's something. It's either reduced control rate on the CC, or I think it was I think they can so then it makes it where that you wouldn't it wouldn't be a guarantee you get hit by the reflect damage. I think, or it's something. Oh, it's something. I'm sorry. I have to look it up again. But if I get her, it means I skip Kakashi Obito to get Guy and Lee. Maybe. For me, I really have to sit down and kind of break down, basically look at each ninja that I have currently and who I want to get and how they work well together. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I like her. I really do. And I personally say I strongly would like to pick her up. But I want to make sure, because if I do, that's the thing. I don't want to get rid of Tenten. You know what I'm saying? But if I have to, then I have to. But I don't know what I'm gonna do yet for sure. But I would like to get her. You know what I'm saying? People might be asking, is she worth getting? I mean, as I already said, she's PvE. Bringing back a DOT can help in PvE stages. As I said, based on who you have, I always say like who you currently have. You have other event ninjas. You kind of don't want ninjas to do the same thing in terms of scaling because the talents stack. You know what I'm saying? But if one ninja has a 40% decrease in speed in their skill, but another person who is slower than them might have a 35, that slower ninja will undo that 40, and now you have a 35 on it. So I always try to get people to make decisions on their own by comparing ninjas that they want and what to do. What do you really, really need in a team? If you're struggling in PvP, you might need some help in there, but if you're struggling in PvE, you might need certain ninjas that might do something to help you and stuff like that. Basically, what you're struggling with in terms of this, if you're lacking damage, you might need something like that. So there's a whole bunch of things, you know what I'm saying? But I try to get people to kind of make decisions on their own rather than me telling them what I think they should get. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I think I ramble on enough. Catch you guys later. Deuces.